let's start with a small quiz. How many days of working time do you think is spent on booking appointments in Germany every year? Option A, 21 million days. Option B, 88,751 days. Option C, 887,510 days. And option D, 8,875,100 days. Give me an answer. Just shout out an answer. C, D, C, very far. It's 21 million days of working time. That's the number of days that people spend on making appointments in Germany. And if that number is too big, too unrelatable, let's imagine this scenario. If we take all the people here, assume there are 100 people here, and if you all start making appointments every hour of the day with no breaks, with no vacation, and it's going to take you 2,530 years to make appointments. We do spend a lot of valuable time of ours in making appointments, just calling into telephone lines and waiting. Now, this got us really thinking, how can we solve this problem? There should be ways to save the time that people are spending on making appointments just by calling in. So back in May, what we did was we looked at how a doctor's clinic worked.
Praxis Dr. Scheulen, hallo. Ein Termin. Nee, da ist schlecht. Nee, das ist auch schlecht. Nee, ist schlecht. Habt ihr in letzter Zeit mal versucht, telefonisch einen Termin beim Arzt zu vereinbaren? Ich sag mal so, ist nicht so leicht. Aber was, wenn es dafür eine digitale Lösung gäbe? So eine Art automatischen Terminassistent. Schauen wir mal. Ja, aber meinen Arzttermin vereinbare ich doch schon längst online, werden jetzt manche von euch sagen. Stimmt schon, es gibt solche Dienste und die werden auch schon von vielen Arztpraxen genutzt. Trotzdem gibt es immer noch viele Menschen, die ihren Arzttermin lieber telefonisch vereinbaren. Und weil so ein telefonischer Terminassistent per Sprache bedient wird, ist er außerdem barrierefrei. Praktisch für Menschen, die zum Beispiel eine Sehbehinderung haben. Das ist aber nicht der einzige Vorteil. PatientInnen müssen zum Beispiel nicht mehr während der Sprechzeiten anrufen, sondern können ihren Termin sogar nachts vereinbaren, wenn sie da nicht lieber schlafen. So schnell. Ich bräuchte einen Arzttermin. Stundenlanges Warten am Telefon entfällt, weil der digitale Assistent sofort dran geht. Termin verschieben, wenn mal was dazwischen kommt, ist auch kein Zeitfresser mehr. Oh, schon bestätigt. Bestätigung und Terminerinnerung per SMS gibt es natürlich auch. Und das Praxispersonal kann sich um wichtigere Dinge kümmern. In so einer Arztpraxis gibt es ja immer was zu tun. Das klingt jetzt ganz geschmeidig, die Umsetzung ist aber gar nicht so leicht. Hinter dem Terminassistenten steckt nämlich ein Bot, der auf künstlicher Intelligenz basiert. Und der muss sprachlich einiges drauf haben. Dialekte zum Beispiel.
Ja, guten Tag, Frau Scheulen. Ich rufe an wegen dem Termin. Ich habe da was an den Ohren, das müssen wir mal kontrollieren.
Okay, also das versteht wirklich nur ein Bot. Aber mal im Ernst, aktuell testet die Telekom genau solch einen Sprachassistenten zur Terminvereinbarung. Und wenn ihr mich fragt, muss so ein Assistent ja nicht nur in Arztpraxen zum Einsatz kommen. Anwaltskanzlei Scheulen.
Ja, guten Tag. Ich weiß jetzt, woran es liegt. Das sind meine Nachbarn. Die hören immer so laut Musik. Die müssen wir mal verklaren.
Yeah, there's so much happening at a doctor's clinic that the people there are spending time in sitting on the telephone line and making appointments, which they could instead spend on a lot of other things. Does this apply only to doctors? Definitely not. Take banking, take insurance, take beauty services, take tax consultants. Any business where you have customers calling in, you need to make this solve the problem of creating appointments. So if you are a service provider, and if you have a highly standardized service that you're offering, and you have customers calling in to make appointments, we have a product for you. And I'm really excited to announce the launch of Terminfinder. With Terminfinder, you should never have to miss an appointment again. So Terminfinder, the product, is a voice AI-based solution that allows you to schedule, reschedule, cancel appointments, all for your customers by calling into the telephone line. And Terminfinder can work with existing scheduling solutions that are in the market today. So today, Terminfinder understands German and German dialects, as you saw in the video. It's GDPR compliant, so the solution itself is hosted in Europe, and all the private personal data stays within European Union. We have a fair usage pricing model, meaning you as a customer are only billed for the number of completed scheduled transactions. And of course, it's available on different touch points, the most important one being the telephone line, but it is also definitely accessible through the web as well as on messaging. And finally, we are also looking at plans to go international, which means adding more languages as well as more countries in the future. Now, what is in it for you as a customer? There's obviously the business case of cost reduction, but much more important than that is the increased productivity of your employees. So you're freeing them up from having to just sit on the telephone line and making appointments to do much more important things, just the way you saw at the practice of the doctor. And with conversational AI, it works around the clock. So basically, you have 24/7 availability, which means there are fewer missed appointments for your customers. And most importantly, I think we all hate listening to that busy tone on the telephone line, so there's obviously no waiting times. And more importantly, like I said before, it's GDPR compliant, meaning it's your customer data and you're in complete ownership of your customer data as a business. Now, my name is a very uncommon name in Germany. When I meet someone and I introduce myself, I tell them, my name is Reghu Thanumalayan, and I often have to repeat myself twice or thrice for them to get my name. And there are a lot of people who still don't get it. Now, voice AI is not any different, right? Any conversational assistant has to be trained. All the machine learning models have to be trained over and over and over again. So many months ago, when we started building the product, I used to call into the telephone number, so the test number, and talk to the bot. In the beginning, it wouldn't understand my name, and it wouldn't let me complete the scheduling. So from there to now being able to launch this product into the market, that is only possible because we have an amazing expert team of people who have deep technical knowledge in conversational AI, machine learning, speech recognition, language understanding, customer experience, relentlessly making sure that the customer experience is impeccable, and we have a really good underlying technology that can fulfill those customer experience needs. The second thing, which is, I think, one of the other reasons why you should work with Deutsche Telekom on conversational AI solutions, is Terminfinder is just the first product in this line of voice AI solutions that we are working on. And there's a whole bunch of lineup of future products that we will continue to invest and then work in terms of the conversational AI portfolio. The third reason, you have been trusting telecom with your traditional voice data for decades, right? So we know how to deal with voice, so data privacy is built into our solutions. Telecom being a trusted brand is another big reason to work with us. And finally, the most important thing, it's ready to use. The product is there. All you have to do is test it. And if you are interested in knowing more information about the product, grab your phone, scan the QR code, and you will find more information. And you can organize a free consultation with us if you want to get started on Terminfinder. Go check out Terminfinder, and you'll never have to miss an appointment again. Thank you.